Hey there, Wargamers. Welcome to another episode of Warhammer Fantasy Battle Reports. Luca here from MiniWarGaming, joined by Kenny.
Hey folks, how you doing?
Yeah, he's back. We're playing fantasy, and he's obviously playing something ridiculous. He's playing Steve's Orc Army, and I will be playing, well, a little bit of Flesh Eater Courts, sort of Strigoi-based vampire accounts for today's game. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And in the MiniWarGaming Vault, Kenny and Luca continue some Warhammer Fantasy action, though they change it up and they increase the points limit of the armies at 3,000. It'll be Tomb Kings against Ogre Kingdoms. Click on the link down below, get yourself a 7-day free trial to check out this game.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Warhammer Fantasy Battle Report.
Let's take a look at my vampire count list. I don't know why, but I am oddly attracted to the whole Strigoi strain of vampires here. I find that it's a very simple way to play them without going overboard. And I mean, in this case, Kenny's coming back and he's a little rusty at fantasy, hasn't played in quite a while. So I figured that this list here at 2,000 points was more than adequate for a challenge. There's a lot of room for error in this build. A lot of things can go horribly wrong, and I only have a level 1 wizard. He's gonna know Invocation of Nehek because, you know, that's a pretty good spell to have, you know, and I would like to heal here and there. But for the rest of the force, we have our very easy brick of 50 ghouls to make up the 500-point core. We have 2 units of Vargeist. I know they're not necessarily Strigoi, but they're feral and vampiric, and they fit the theme of the list. The theme of the list is obviously Age of Sigmar Flesh Eater Courts, but all the feral stuff in general. For rare choices, we have 2, counting 2 Vargulfs there. The Terrorgeist will be a mount for the Strigoi Ghoul King, so not taking up the rare choice, but making him, you know, even more expensive. And we have 5 Crypt Horrors because the points didn't quite work out to bring 6. Now, on the Strigoi Ghoul King, he's my army's general, and we're putting him on a Terrorgeist. We're going to have him with Red Fury as a vampiric upgrade, Fear Incarnate, and the Aura of Dark something. So he's got an aura of -1 leadership. You cannot you have to reroll successful leadership checks, or if you have stand your ground, it just cancel each other out, as well as Red Furies. Every wound he causes, he gets an extra attack. I went with Scab Scrath. I know I said I wasn't going to do it again for a while, just because of the flaming attacks, and it really kicked me in the butt when I did take that against Steve's High Elves. It's still going to be effective against Goblins. So we have a Death Shriek on the Terrorgeist and a mini Death Shriek on the Ghoul King, though I don't have Dark Revenant on him, so it won't be as effective. I just didn't really care about the extra 1 damage on him. I wanted to have him be kind of killy. And that's honestly it. I don't have any unit champions because I didn't have the points. A very basic build, but I don't know, it's got a lot of cool rules and a lot of things I like to try and work with. Let's go take a look at the weird goblins that Kenny brought.
Alright, so we'll start with my core. I have 1 brick of 40 Shield and Spear boys, which may or may not have Fanatics. And in that squad will be my, you know, Great Shaman level 4, my Warlord and Banner. Banner's the Night Goblin one. I can't remember the name. Banner of the Bad Moon.
Oh, the special banner, gotcha.
Yeah, their special 50-point banner.
Nice.
Shaman, like I said, is level 4, and he has a Channeling Rod.
Cool.
And the Warlord has the Axe of Stunty Smashing.
Okay, yep.
And the Silver Armor.
Armor Silver Steve. He's got 2 of Armor Save hidden under the
2 of
robe.
Armor Save.
Okay, yeah, Kenny really wanted to make this Goblin Big Boss a Basha, so...
I needed something.
Yeah, you definitely needed something for sure. So we got the Goblin Big Boss.
And Banner Musician champion in that squad.
Full command.
Then we got our 20 bricks of archers with full command. May or may not have Fanatic.
May or may not have
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. Just
We got... Ooh, you're already pointing at the giant. There's a giant.
yeah, we got a giant.
He's stock.
Yeah, no upgrades on him. We got no Orc Shaman.
Yeah. Just keep panning. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. There's some Dahaulas and Gatilla the Hunter.
Yeah, we're going with Gatilla the Hunter. We're using the Underworld.
The one with the arrow bow.
Yeah. The one with the bow? Okay, that makes sense too, yeah. Because he's got the bone bow.
Yeah.
That model there will be Gatilla the Hunter, and then that's the champion for the Wolf Riders. And then the rest are just rank and flank models. We have a musician, no banner. Just, you know, Kenny has to bring a weird name character. So we got Gatilla the Hunter.
I always
here.
bring out weird name characters.
And his Dahaulas.
Dahaulas.
He's never allowed to leave them. And he's got a named wolf. This is mostly for me to try and remember. He can reroll. He might have to reroll pursuit and flee runs with the wolf he's on. It's all fast cavalry. What do the Howlers get?
+1 ballistic skill, I believe.
Oh, and quick to fire. I think it's quick to fire.
Yeah.
I think it's quick to
It's
fire.
both.
Oh, is it both? Nice. Very cool. Very cool. They all have bows and run around. That's neat.
Then we have a beautiful squad of 10 Forest Goblin Spider Riders with full command rounding out my core.
Which is like already most of
It's
your army.
705 points. Or less if I didn't bring Fanatics.
Or maybe more, exactly. Maybe less.
Maybe less.
We have a bunch of artillery.
Yeah, I have 2 Rock Labas, a Doom Diver, and 4 Spear Chuckas, no bullies. This is a Goblin list with 1 big boy.
1 big boy, and then lastly a unit. I didn't even know these things can go in units of 3.
That is a unit of 3 Goblin Wolf Chariots, despite the protest of our humble host.
I think they're a little more efficient in singles, but not games like, now watch their power. I'm like, all right, I'll witness it. Everyone at home, witness the power of the 3 Wolf Chariot unit and their massive frontage. Let's see what they can accomplish. And that is the Goblins army, pretty much.
Yeah, it is.
Take a closer look at the table that Kenny and I are going to be playing on. We rolled up meeting engagements. That's the Vanguard style deployment, where we will be 6 inches away from the middle of the table. But it is a meeting engagement. Our forces are just arriving, so some of them might not be on the battlefield right away as they continue marching on, which is always kind of scary for characters or war machines in general. Because our generals might not be there, but the entire army could be there. What we have here for terrain is the mat is provided by GameMat.eu. We have GW Arcane Rules, Foreground Trees, and the old Citadel Wildwoods, which we'll be using as random woods. So once they're entered, we'll roll d6 and apply the attribute to get. And we're going to be using this and the obelisk in the corner as Arcane Ruins. And what those are was if a wizard's within 6 of them when they go to channel, instead of rolling 1 dice, they're going to roll 4 dice. Though the downside is if you roll 4 or 3 6s or more, I guess, you automatically suffer a miscast. So I probably won't risk it. Any chance of risking a miscast outside of my normal 6 dicing, probably don't want to do that. And I'll because I'm against level 4, I'm probably going to have to be 6 dicing pretty much all of my magic. In hopes of beating out the magic superiority that Kenny has here. I do want to throw out a reminder, though, to Silver Vault members, or aspiring Silver Vault members, that there are over 40 companies in the MiniWarGaming Vault right now that offer discount codes to our Silver Vault members. So if you're looking to up your terrain game, you might save yourself a pretty penny if you first go check that out. Or if you're a Vault Bronze member, upgrading to a Silver Vault member could still save you quite a bit of money in that regard. It's on the website, under the Vault section, or click on the link down below in the video's description, or go to miniwargaming.com/silver discount, and that'll redirect you right there. We're gonna go ahead and roll off, pick sides, we're gonna deploy, and we're gonna get this game going. Here we are, all deployed. I deployed first because I won the roll off. I put my core of ghouls here, Cryptors there, Vargulf, and then on the far flanks we have Vargeist, and Vargeist near that arcane rune over there. Unfortunately, our Scab-Scrath wielding Ghoul King on Terrorgeist decided that he wasn't going to be the first to march onto the table, so he rolled a 1. And that he's going to show up later. And now for Kenny, what do we got? We got all this fancy. We got the chariots over here.
Chariots, Wolf Riders with Gatilla. He made it in. Doesn't matter. Wouldn't have been able to separate them if I wanted to.
I don't think they can be separated. So just one roll for the whole unit, I'm pretty sure. But in the end, he rolled up for both near 5 anyways.
The giant... 1 squad of archers made it to the fight.
The other one are marching on.
All of my artillery, except for 1 spear chucker, made it. We got the whole squad with the entirety of my heroes, minus my warlord.
Yeah,
general. He's faffing.
Yeah. Kenny also did not show up with his general.
Yep. And then I got 10 spider riders who found themselves in a wildwood, apparently.
Who found themselves in a wildwood. Absolutely, they did.
That's super cool.
Absolutely. So we're going to go ahead and roll out to see who gets to go first. I believe the way it works is Kenny rolls a d6. On a 1 to 5, I choose who takes the first turn. On a 6, Kenny chooses who takes the first turn. And if that's not how it works, that's how we're going to roll it. A 2, I decide, well, it's going to probably be Vampire Counts turn 1, for sure, because, I don't know, why not? For charges, I'm not going to declare any, except I might with these Vargeists because they have Frenzy. The other ones, the other Vargeists on the other side of the table, do not have any legal charges. It's an 11-inch charge into the Goblin Spider Riders there. Their leadership 7, so I'm going to test to restrain. Naturally, we fail. They're going to declare charge against the Goblin Spider Riders, so that's the only charge I have. They do have Swift Stride. I unfortunately am a fool and only brought 2 dice with me, so we make our charge.
Why?
I'll roll 1 more for Swift Stride. Okay, we
Nice,
take away the lowest one away. We roll the 2 6s. They go 22 inches. That's half an inch away from them, so we go to the front of them and we do a charge. But I had to do dangerous terrain checks, and then we have to resolve Wildwoods as well. We also have a stand and shoot order to resolve there too.
Yeah, I didn't pay for the
short bows?
short bows.
Also just spear shield?
Yeah, they're just
Okay.
sad boys.
Alright, well, chances are they weren't going to hit. It's -1 for long range, -1 for skirmishers, -1 for stand and shoot, so they're hitting on 7s, I believe.
It's just a 6 and a 4.
That's all it is. Alright, so we make it into the front. That was a front charge, by the way, if anyone was curious. I'm going to roll for dangerous terrain. We take 0 damage from that because we're flying into, charging into woods and all that good stuff. I'm going to go on to the rest of movement now. The first thing I'm going to do is have my general meander onto the battlefield. I got to go look up the rules on how far he moves because I know he doesn't march on. He just walks on, but can I do like a 10-inch fly with the Terrorgeist, or do I have to do like the Terrorgeist movement characteristic? Let's go find out. It's just a 10-inch move, so he's going to show up here and do a little hop, jump, and a skip to about there. And we're going to have him just stay there, I guess. That will allow those 2 units to march because now they're within 12 of my general. But the general's not doing anything too aggressive right away either, so I mean that's always kind of nice too, I suppose. We are then going to we're going to march these 2 units to see where they end up. We just did little baby moves, keeping them on the other side of the woods. I cannot evade the front arc of the Wolf Rider chariots right now with the Vargeist, so they're going to hang out on the other side of the woods where the woods might protect them. And the Vargulf did not march; he only moved up about 4 inches to stay outside of a reasonable charge from both of those units. And trying to keep it a little safe. We're going to go ahead and just do a full march on these ghouls, because whatever, they're pretty, there's 50 of them. That's a lot of wounds. They're going to go 4 to 8 inches, finishing their move there. And then the Crypt Horrors are also going to march. We're not going to do the full march on them. They're going to move to there. Like there, I like that. That's a happier spot for them. The last thing to move will be this Vargeist. It's vampiric, so it can march. I mean, I guess it is within range of the general anyways, but we are going to march you probably like this. Final position on the Vargulf over there. Now we have to resolve Wildwoods. Do you want to roll for my guy first, or you want me to roll for yours first?
Nah, do mine.
All right. On a 4-up, the Spider Riders. Oh, they are not akin to these woods. They're going to suffer 4 hits. 3s to hurt the Spider Riders. That's going to be 2 wounds at Strength 4, so it's -1, but they have a... Do they have light armor or just shield and mounted? Yeah, no light armor on them, so they have a 5 of save normally at -1.
Whoop.
Oh, 2 Spider Riders die to the woods.
Oh.
And then you can roll for my unit after they die. No panicking for them. Well, we were in combat anyways. And then on a 4-up, the woods. Oh, it dodges my guy. My guys are too fast or too thick, or maybe the woods are satiated with just goblin corpses instead. I have no other... I have nothing to do with them. I'm not going to risk any magic. I'm not going to cast anything. I only have Invocation of Nehek. Oh, we forgot to talk about, you know, Kenny's caster, his level 4 wizard. He's over here. What spells did he end up getting?
He just has Gift of the Spider God, Itchy Nuisance, Gork'll Fix It, and Night Shroud.
For anyone who may have been curious. That's it. I got no shooting. We're right on to fighting. These goblins owe me a fear check against the Vargeist. There's no general on the table, so just their leadership, but they do have a BSB for stand their ground.
Sure. 2d6?
2d6, yeah. And they are going to maybe pass with a 6. I have no idea. Heck yeah, their leadership 6, they pass. So they are not going to be weapon skill until skill 1. And we're going to go ahead and check initiatives. Before initiative here, the spider mounts and the Vargeist swing at the same time. So go ahead, I'll let Kenny do his 5 spider attacks from the front rank.
Oh, how kind of you.
I am very kind. I assume they have poisonous attacks, so
they sure do.
It's going to be 4s to hit me, but 6s automatically wound.
Okay.
What do you got? We have 3 hits. I'm assuming strength 3.
Strength 3.
5 to wound, I have a toughness 4 body, but I have no save, so you do a wound to me. Goes
Nice.
right through my save. And then I have 13 attacks because of Frenzy. We hit you on, I'm assuming 3s, but I have to go double check. What's the weapon skill in a Spider Rider?
3.
Oh, I might be 4. Okay, well we do hit on 3s. These are strength 5, so they wound on 2s. Well, they actually kill on 2s, so that kills 8 of them off. That's the whole unit. They just get completely wiped out. Which means I'm allowed to reform. Oh, crap. Gotta resolve. We might be able to fix this. If you had any fanatics in there, they would have come out when I made that charge.
That is...
So this is what's gonna have to happen here. The woods will keep the wood results all the same there, but this may or may not alter the combat. We shall see. We'll definitely redo the combat if it does. There's the first fanatic come whirling out there, and just to skirt to skirt outside of the Spider Rider so they don't get clipped by it. Okay, so we just looked at the rules for fanatics. If they come into contact with any piece of terrain that is not a hill, they will be automatically removed because their life is, well, loaded with danger. There's a lot of ways they could die. So what Kenny's going to do is, what we're going to do here is he's going to throw the fanatics off into a direction that will benefit them. Not through the woods, obviously, because that will kill them. But we're going to finish the charge and then they will die, and then we'll resolve where they were afterwards, and then we're just going to throw the fanatics off. What direction do you want them to go in? Because you can put it anywhere you want and pick a direction.
This one's gonna go straight.
Right towards the middle of the crypt horrors? Or to the ghouls? Or just in some direction?
Aiming for this point.
So like that, just like, oh, we'll say directly
the
towards
furthest
that ghoul.
he can possibly go from those 2 pieces of terrain around him.
Ah, fair. Okay, so roll it up. 2d6. Don't roll doubles.
Don't roll doubles. Hey, he's dead.
All right, so he dies from rolling doubles. All right. That result doesn't apply to the turn the fanatics are released. Oh, wow. That's scary for me. All right. Boom. Right. Boom. 1 whole foot towards my ghouls. All right, that's the first of 3 fanatics. Where is the other one going?
Well, there's no way that'll happen again, so same direction.
You're going to go exactly the same direction?
Exactly the same direction.
All right, so if you roll... Oh, you're
Yeah,
fine.
it's
So 7 inches.
The other one.
All right, where's the last one going?
Like here.
Around
Definitely
there?
not slamming into the same guy.
All right. He's not dead. He's not dead. He just goes forward 2 inches. Yeah. All right. And then they would collide over here.
And they're dead.
They would die. I'm just going to place them right there because they'd have to reform. They can't overrun, or they could. Let me go double check something. I can't remember if they must pursue. I know they have to pursue, but I don't know if they can overrun if they'd be going, they wouldn't be colliding with anything else. I just got to double check a couple rules here. I feel rusty for some reason as well. I do have a wound on them because the spider gave them a nip. But because they are frenzied, they must overrun or they must pursue because it's the turn they charged. So they're going to go an extra 9 inches forward, which is off the board. So they are going to be showing up as reinforcements from this point on my next turn, but they can't charge. That there will conclude my turn. Turn 1 done. We're going to go on to turn 1 for the Orcs and Goblins. You know what, Kenny point out that he has to panic for that big unit of Goblins. Please don't fail. please don't fail. They are fine. Oh, leadership 5 or more, definitely. Night Goblins, I think, are a little bit... Plus, they have the Shaman in there, too. They're fine.
Yeah.
So on Kenny's turn, we're going to go ahead and do Animosity with pretty much every unit, like those 3 there. And yeah, just those 3. Which one do you want to roll for first?
I'll just
do
Gatilla.
Gatilla's unit.
Not a 1, please. Oh.
All right,
okay.
we're going to roll a d6 on the Animosity table, and we're going to get a 1.
Okay.
All right. Get them! These
Yep.
2 units are going to fight each other. So the victim unit is the Night Goblin Archers. They're going to suffer d6 strength 3 hits.
They're going to take
5.
Oh, what a surprise.
Which wounds them on 4s. All right, they are dead on 4s. Only 2 of them get killed by Attila's or Dahowla's, and then in return, they ain't gonna take that on the cheek, so they're gonna resolve it against Gatilla's unit, which will also be 5 hits, wounding them also on 4s, but they have better save. 1. They should have a 5-up save though. 2 of the Night Goblins are dead, and then we have 1 5-up save on Dahowla's. No, 1 of Dahowla's is dead too.
This is my life, man.
1 whole damage. Yeah, you might as well take that standing model.
guy,
Yeah, little standing guy. And that can't cause panics. But hey, those guys over there do not have to take Animosity now because they just resolve some Animosity.
Yeah, they both lose their turns though.
I don't think that victim unit does. I'm pretty sure just the Howlers. They can't move.
Neither unit can charge or move.
Oh, neither unit?
Cast
No!
spells or shoot.
No! Okay, so they're hanging out. They're keeping it real. They're they're not squabbling. They're getting them.
Yeah.
And then this unit has to roll for Animosity as well.
Here we go.
Hey, you're good. They can act normally. Okay, well, no charges to declare after looking at things carefully. We could try a giant charge into these guys, but I think I made it like 10 or 11. Just by moving kind of a little more reserved. But I don't know what to do with these Goblins. I think they have to move they move after charges are declared, yeah. Well, after charges are resolved. So no charges. We're going to go on a regular movement. And by regular, I mean compulsory moves with the Fanatics. All right, we're going to go ahead with the Fanatics and compulsory moves. Which one would you love to roll first?
The front one.
The front one, all right. Random movement with him. He's going to go 7 inches pretty much right towards them. So he's going to clip them and hopefully not hit the terrain. He's going to clip just the corner of the ghouls there, but he's going to crash into the wall and die with a 7. D6 strength 5 hits against my unit. It's going to be 3, wounding them on, killing them on 3s. That kills 2 of them. They get taken out.
Beautiful.
Next
all right,
boy.
Next one is going into the woods.
8 into the woods. Is that woods? Yeah, it probably is. That's probably good.
Yeah,
We'll check, but it should. Yeah, that's 8 inches. He gets caught in the woods. He hits a trunk. He trips. The ball hits him on the head. He dies.
I think I already know what's gonna happen here.
Oh, I know, but it's not gonna happen for sure. It's only gonna happen if you think about it. Okay,
oh, okay.
That's
He goes
also
in the woods and dies.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, he dies.
He actually gets rolls and doubles and dies. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, yikes.
That was 75 points.
Oh, yikes. 1 unit of Night Goblin Archers will show up there on the battlefield and wheel 4 inches towards my Vargolf, his derriere. And the same thing with the War Machine. We'll support that side as well. And then the general, I assume, is just going to walk into the unit.
Yeah, he's just gonna.
Bloop, 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 giving some support to them. There we go. He's going to go to that very corner to support over here more. So that unit can't move. Those two units can't move. But we can move the chariots if you so desire and the Gigante. Gigante! Going up to the woods. Hello.
But he's not going in.
You could march him. You can go another 6 inches if you want. That's just a regular move.
Won't that put me dangerously close to that Terrorgeist? Just wondering.
I do not. I'll tell you 100%. I am not putting that Terrorgeist in the giant. That giant would thump him into 500 years ago.
I think those Crypt Horrors are just gonna move into my giant anyway. So let's keep it like this.
Do the fight we know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I have no idea what he does against monstrous infantry. We're going to find out. So these chariots are going to just bloop, sidestep a little bit over that way, making the charge a bit more difficult for the Vargeist. And that's it for movement. We're on to magic with the Visor.
Oh yeah.
Winds of magic. You're going to roll 2d6. I'm going to just go ahead and roll my channel now. My wizard is not near Arcane Ruins, so I do not get anything there. You get 6 dice, I get 5, and you have a channeling staff?
I do.
Okay, so that's channeling on a 5, I believe. Well, didn't even need it. I'm just gonna go ahead and correct the position on the Night Goblin Archers to go there, because the Gift of the Spider God is apparently only 12-inch range.
Yeah.
We thought it'd be a little bit more.
I thought it was one of the ones you could just pump up slightly.
Oh, I see. Get a little bit long range. I get it. Is that what we're casting first?
That is.
Ah, heck yeah, let's do it. How many dice do you want to throw at this bad boy? 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or all of them?
2?
Yeah, we should probably want to throw 2 dice here. Don't roll 3 though, or double 1. Hey, you got it.
It's 14.
You can have it. You can
Oh,
keep
okay.
that. Oh, but I think you have like sneaky stealing or whatever. Your lore attribute on a 5 up, you take one of my dice.
I do.
Let's see it. Oh no, it's working. Just add 1 more green die to your pool, or it just costs 1 less to cast. I only have 4 dispel dice now. Itchy Nuisance is up next.
And you know what? I'm gonna 2 dice this bad boy too.
All right, 2 dice, and let's see what do we get here. We roll, ooh, 14, very nice. What is the target for this bad boy?
8.
Sorry, the target unit.
Oh. This massive pile of ghouls.
All right. I'm gonna stop the Itchy Nuisance here. Ah, gross. I'm gonna try to. I roll 15 to stop.
Which beats my 14.
By 1, yes. So no more Itchy Nuisance, but you still have, more spells and more dice to throw out. Oracle Fix It's still pretty nasty, though.
I'm gonna Gorkle fix it your
The ghouls?
Vargul?
The Vargulf. All right.
What's the charge? They have 6-inch move?
No, they have 4-inch move. They're pretty slow. All right. So we're going to put Gorkle Fix It on Vargulf, rerolling hit rolls and save rolls, I believe.
Of 6. And that goes
That's a
off
12.
of 12.
I got no way to stop it, so he's got Gorkle Fix It. You can throw that right beside
Lore
him.
attribute doesn't matter.
Yeah, I got no more dice left. Do you have dice left?
2.
2. All right. Might as well throw out the last spell.
That'll be Night Shroud.
Night Shroud on themselves. Nice.
It targets the shaman and then you. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, look, it goes. Nope.
All right. That's a 7. All right. We're done magic, but no miscast.
This doesn't do anything. I should have taken a different spell.
I fully expected you to miscast on your first spell and die.
Me too.
Yeah. The way this was going. But hey, you got like 3 spells out. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Realizing now that that spell does nothing because you already have the banner.
Yep.
It's a good thing you didn't miscast. Probably would have just taken back and miscast though. All right, that's it for magic. We're on to shooting. We got a lot of war machines to resolve and some arrows.
Let's just deal with the 20 arrows.
do the 20 arrows. All right, they got poison on their attack. 20 shots on 5s. Assuming if we're incorrect and this doesn't work on range attacks, I apologize. But as far as I read it, it should work on range attacks.
Yeah, it just says attacks.
As the coats their little arrowheads with a little bit of the Spider God's gift. So these are 5s to hit because of moving, and 6s are poison. We have, I see a poison, I see a poison, I see a hit. Let's see if that wound, actually, the hit wounds. We have 2 wounds on my Vargulf. Hey, which matters, he's got a 4 per generation. I have to go see if I have to reroll that because I have a Gorkle Fix It on me. It only forces rerolls of armor saves. Vargulfs don't have armor, they have regeneration. So I actually make both the saves. Well, he takes the damage technically, but he immediately regenerates it. And that's it for their shooting there. We have 8 million war machines to fire those. Where would you love to start this this escapade off?
Joke's on you. I'm going to start with the 3 bow shots from the chariots.
Oh, absolutely. There might actually be like more because there's a few goblins in the chariot. It's 3 bows per chariot. It's 9 shots on 6s into Vargulf, or well, they have even
Vargulf.
Yeah, the Vargulf because
Yeah.
it's 6. It's moved. They moved and long range.
That would be like 8s. That'd be.
Yeah, it would be 8s. It'd
Yeah.
be rough. Yeah.
We got.
Got a hit. Does it wound?
No.
Got 1 bolt thrower there. That's got a clean shot to the Vargulf, but it's got long range, so it's a 5 to hit, I believe. Don't roll a 1. Ah, we missed. Right past his ear.
This Spear Chukka is going to go into the Crypt Horrors.
But we're going through woods. We're hitting on a 6 because of range and woods. Roll a 1.
No.
All right, no 1. That's a 3. All right, that bolt thrower is going to make the same shot into the Crypt Horrors. We have a few things in the way, though. Let's just see if you hit. Don't roll a 1. That's a miss. That's a 2.
Cool.
We have a Rock Lobster and a Doom Diver, and there's like another Rock Lobber somewhere. Oh, it's behind the rock. Yeah. So the Rock Lobber behind this rock does have sight to the Terrorgeist, and we're going to shoot it down the table, and we're going to shoot it right. You just might as well put it right on the middle.
Sure.
Boom. You got good line of sight to that point right there. Is it going to betray him? Direct hit! Oh! This is the Stone Thrower. We have to randomize to see if it hits the rider or the mount. Using the normal rules for randomizing shooting attacks, so on a 5 up, it's the rider.
Okay.
Oh, it is very nice. It wounds him on a 2. Ooh, he's got regeneration. He doesn't regenerate it. This could be a snipe. D6 damage. Oh, you got him. You just killed my general with the Stone Thrower. That was very unlikely, by the way, folks. That was just great rolling. And then the Terrorgeist itself is hit by a strength 3 hit.
Sure. Yeah.
No,
oh, no.
He
Oh, wow.
So at the end of the phase, my army starts crumbling every turn now. Except for the vampiric stuff. So it's just gonna it's only gonna be these 3 units. Everything else is vampiric. So I gotta make do with what I have. And then I have to roll, I believe, the leadership for the Terrorgeist, which I fail, and I gotta roll in the monster reaction table. I'm gonna roll a 1. Or a 2, whatever the result might be. I have to look at the rulebook to consult. Oh, my overly ambitious Ghoul King flew onto the table while a Stone Thrower is headed in his direction, and he got booped on the noodle. That is the result. The monster, free of the will of the rider, is now confused as to why it's here. It will fight on as normal, but is subject to stupidity for the rest of the game. Wonderful. And for anyone who's curious, the Terrorgeist is only leadership 4, which is also bad for his crumbling, which is about to happen. We have a little bit more shooting to resolve, though. Which is the second Rock Lobster. Boom, right on this guy's head.
Yep.
And it's going to be...
Direct hit.
Oh, a direct hit. So we don't have to worry about any weird rules. 2 up, he's wounded. Does it actually hurt him?
He's
Oh, yeah, he's wounded. That's a good high hit. He's got regeneration, though. Oh, he fails it. This could be a second snipe. Yes,
Oh!
He kills him. Boom, crushes him into the ground. His body explodes into pieces. The thing we're going to fire is the Doom Diver right on top of that dude's head.
Let me just grab a Fanatic and sort of hover over the center guy. Oh, that's where I'm aiming.
That's where he's going to go right there. And we're going to see... Oh, misfire! Uh-oh.
That's not good for a Doom Diver.
Some contraption has gone horribly awry. The Doom Diver has a special table.
I got
A 5.
5.
That's probably not bad.
That's skid marks.
Yeah.
He miscalculates and does not get airborne, instead plowing and throwing into the dirt.
So what happens to him? Oh, I just did.
He hits these goblins in the back.
Oh my. It just goes infinitely in a straight line and collides with the first thing it hits, which is those gobliners. So they take D6 rank 5 hits. 4! I love goblins.
We'll just re-roll.
So that's
1,
3
2,
dead.
3, 4 are dead.
4 dead goblins.
And
That's not quite a panicking, though. I'm going to conclude shooting, so I have to start crumbling my vampire count harm because his general just got, wow, well taken out. Beautiful. Let's do a crumble on the Terrorgeist. We rolled a 6, leadership 4, so we can crumble 2 wounds. It's going to go down to 4 wounds left. Okay, that's them. Let's roll the Crypt Horrors up. They roll a 6. The ghouls too, then look at their leaderships. They roll a 4. They're actually probably
fine.
It's easy enough to remember 5, 5, and 4 on this guy. So these guys are going to succumb to, they're going to crumble a little bit, but the ghouls are fine. Wound on you. Let's move you a little bit. Let's fix that. And that should be the end of the turn. Now, the rest of the units I have are vampiric, and they're not subject to crumbling. They can sustain themselves. They're not resurrected by the death magics like this stuff is. That's the first battle round done. Very action-packed already. I got to say I am a fan. Like, obviously being a vampire count player and losing your general, it sucks. And like bringing this kind of build never works in a realistic game. But I'm playing against all goblins, and Kenny hasn't played in a while. So this is all in the good name of fun of the game, and I am in love with what's going on right now. What I'm trying to say. We're gonna go to turn 2 and see if I'm curious if I can win the game with my vampiric units. Though I'm down 1 right now because that was just such a good stone thrower shot, but I'm still loving it. So we're gonna go on to my turn. Oop, and at the beginning of my turn, I do have to crumble again. So I crumble at the start of every one of my turns now. So Terrorgeist is dead. That rolls, that's 6 over. It just crumbles away. There's no more death magic sustaining it. But, I mean, let's be real. It was subject to stupidity either way. So it would have failed that and then gone forward 6 inches. So, like, it's not like either result doesn't really matter. Let's try the Crypt Horrors out. They roll in an 8, so they're going to crumble 3, which means you die. And you're going to take a wound. All right, now the ghouls are up next. They're going to roll. Hey, they're fine. Absolutely. Nothing else has to crumble. And we're going to go ahead and declare some charges here. Yeah. So we're going to declare a charge on the Vargolf. into the Night Goblins. We're going to declare a charge with the Ghouls into the Night Goblins because we are desperate for time here. The Vargeists are going to try to restrain because they have Frenzy. Leadership 7 on them. They are going to have to declare a charge against the Goblin Wolf Rider Chariots. I only have 2 dice here. They're going to roll a 5, a 6. They're going to fail forward 6 inches and take some dangerous terrain checks. They are going to take 1, 2 dangerous terrain checks. All right, so they fail forward into the woods. I think that would count as taking some. So we got 1 guy down to 1 wound, and then we have to figure out what the woods are. We're going to put you down to 1 because I know you're going to go 5 forward, and we're going to roll for the woods, and they are the 5 result on the woods. Kenny would still get to stand and shoot. This is 5. So we have 9 bow shots. It's like 8s to hit or something probably. It's so they hit on 4s normally. So long range, woods, skirmishers, stand and shoot. We're looking for 8s here.
Yeah, we got this. Look, there's
well, there's a couple 6s. We need 5 ups. Oh, we actually got a hit. Does it wound?
I don't know.
No.
All
right. It's a venom thicket, so I have poison attacks and must take more dangerous terrain checks when that comes up. If it comes up, we'll just take them for the flying rule. Let me tell you, that's bad because their failed forward 5 means that that's a pretty easy charge for the chariots. But that means the chariots have to go in the woods and they're just going to roll 3 1s and all die. It'll be great. It'll be great. These horrors, I didn't want to declare a charge on because I was afraid of the giant. But I kind of want to rescind that and take that back and do it anyways. So we're going to. Because I just want to see what happens. You know, guys, I'm going to declare a charge on them. I think they're actually failing 2. That's more than 8. Of course they're failing 4 too. There's a real couple. I'm going to end up there. Let's see if these guys make a 9. Destiny! That's a 4 and a 2. Oh, they fail forward 4. Going to end up there in that position. And then the Vargolf, I don't think he has Swift Stride, but he moves 8. And he's going to go 6. Are they within 14 of him?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so
these guys are within 12. Oh, wait.
Right, yeah.
Oh, 12 of the shaman.
Yeah, 12 of the shaman. So they're going to, the Vargolf, just throw him to the side. Yeah, he'll crash into the side there. Bloop. You have to maximize, so you have to go, make sure all your goblins are fighting, yeah. So I can't deny you attacks. I am charged with the woods, though, and we're good. Then after that charge, these guys come on the battlefield. They walk on here, so we're going to spread them out because they're skirmishers. Bloop, bloop, and then they move up to 10. I don't know where I want them to go, though. I guess they can just go that way. They're skirmishers, yeah. They're gonna use the fly, skirmisher, all that stuff to end up like this, in that weird position, just to make room there. That move, that pretty much brings us to the end of my turn, but we do have 1 Vargolf fight. You do owe me a fear check. So
yeah.
Go ahead and roll me that. I don't think he causes terror. Well, go ahead and roll a check anyways. If he causes terror, I'll go look it up. You are going to...
That's 7. I'm good.
Oh, your big boss is 7? It should be, yeah. I'm gonna make way with the Goblin Big Boss. We're gonna displace one of the regular goblins. And you said he's initiative
5.
He goes before my Vargolf, so go ahead and get swinging with him. He has an extra attack because of the relic, and an extra strength.
And an extra strength.
Absolutely. The piercing won't matter because I am only of regeneration.
Yeah.
So you hit me on 4s, unless your weapon skill 6.
No.
We both share a weapon skill, so you have 1 hit.
No wound.
No wound, wonderful. All right, the Vargolf is gonna go. He's gonna put attacks into the unit to try and rack up combat resolution. 5 attacks with the Vargolf, hitting the unit of Night Goblins on 3s. He has Hatred, so he gets to reroll. And he's Strength 5, so he's going to crush up some Goblins on 2s. He kills 4 Goblins, who then get to... there'll be 3 more Goblin attacks back at him. I nearly forgot about Gork will fix it. I rolled a 6 to wound, not on the hit, so... Gork does not fix it. So it's still 4 dead Goblins. They have no save against it, and they can't parry on the side. But there are 3 Goblins that can still try to kill him back. They'll hit the Vargolf on 4s. That's a hit, and wound him on 6s. No. All right, and then we're at the end of combat. He is a monster, so he gets the Thunder Stomp 5 times. That kills 4 more Goblins because of Strength 5. The 1 does not wound. So I kill 8 Goblins. Boop. So I definitely win the combat because I charged in the flank. I killed 8 Goblins. You have what looks to be 2 or 3 ranks, 2 banners. I win by 5, but the unit is steadfast, so they just use their unmodified, they're stubborn for this combat. So I don't crumble, that's what's important. But you also leadership. You pass! Boo! Boo! All right, would you like to reform or keep that formation? It's a leadership check because you lost. But if you reform, then
I can stop having you in my flank.
You could, yes, but that means that exposes their flank to them.
You're right.
On the following turn.
I think we're cool.
Yeah, I think we're cool is the right call there for sure. That's the end of my turn. We're gonna go on to Goblin's turn 2 for more rocks. My man Kenny, it's the favorite time of the game. It's animosity. Where would you love to start this off
We'll
at?
just start at the chariots.
I don't think they have to roll because their unit size is pretty small.
You're right. We'll start at
Gitilla.
the chariots.
Oh, they're fine. And then the Goblin Archers? Nope, they are not subject to animosity.
And
They're in
Goblin
combat.
Archers?
And then Goblin Archers over here. Night Goblins on a... No, no animosity. They're in it to win it. They know what the actual enemy is.
This is a goblin turn for sure.
Okay, this is 100% a Goblin turn. Where is the charges beginning?
These, and the giant will declare charges.
So it'll probably be chariots into them.
Chariots into them.
I'm undead. I have to hold everywhere. Gitilla. Gitilla wants to charge them too?
I don't think I have much of a choice, so yeah.
You could they just zip around and shoot bows and stuff, or get into a better position to flank and rear charge
You're
later
right.
on. Yeah, so no charge on them. That makes sense. Okay.
They take it back.
And then, but the Gigante wants
For
to declare
sure.
charge, and that should be it.
Yeah, that's everything.
All right. So where do you want to roll it up first?
The giant.
Gigante. He moves 6 plus 7. That is in, but he is going to take a dangerous terrain for going through the woods. We also have to figure out what the woods are. Huh, the woods are at 4. It's just a fungus forest. Don't have to worry about that.
Dangerous terrain. Nice.
Yeah, also good. Just throw them right in the middle there. Courage.
Hello, friends.
Hello. Then rolling for the Chariots charge. They go 10 plus 9, 19. That's most likely in. They are 100% in, so they're going to go forward, wheel a little bit, crash into my Vargeist here. Let me get the trees out of here. But we have some nasty, dangerous terrain checks to make here.
Yeah, let's see how many of these.
Well, they should all be in. Now, this is where I get told. I get told off by the 3. The 3 chariot charge is going to devastate me. I was in the position to really maneuver around it, but the unfortunately for me, their frenzy kept going off.
All right.
So we have 3 dangerous terrain checks to make.
Oh,
Oh, they all passed, no problem.
didn't I warn you about these chariots?
You did. You warned me about the chariots, 100%. That should be it for charges. We have remaining moves. So yeah, we're gonna have Gitilla and Dahaulas go right up to the Stupidity Woods, but not in the Stupidity Woods.
No, because that would be bad.
That would be bad. They're gonna take up that position there.
They're goblins after them.
So we're gonna swift reform the Night Goblins
We're
because
gonna try.
Oh, you're unstoppable. Your general's over there, so you should be. He's on the.
He's
a
pretty
little,
far.
He's a little bit further now. I wonder. No way. But
Yeah,
the
no
BSB will let you re-roll that.
Sure.
Unless Night Goblins are inherently 6.
No.
Leadership. I think they're better leadership than a Goblin. I don't think a Goblin is 4.
I'm guessing.
No, the 6 is no good, but the BSB will let you re-roll that. Hey, they can swift reform. Nice.
Well, darn.
And you can tighten up their ranks too if you want to. We're going to close up their ranks a little bit as well. Nice. They can move forward if you wanted to get a little bit closer, or stay back. They get to
They
do...
already count as having moved, right?
They can't march, but they can do a regular move of their 4 inches, I believe they have.
No, I
4.
mean after the swift reform for the purpose of shooting. a
Yes,
bow.
they've already got us moving.
They might as
absolutely,
well just move.
They might as well take the... Yeah, they're already taking the negative one, so they might as well maneuver a wee bit, get a little bit closer. Wow, goblins! Then these goblins don't want to move because they're just going to fire through the woods at my ghouls right there. And that's it. We're on to magic. All right, what are we starting here with magic?
Rolling my dice.
Oh, you're rolling your dice. Yeah, absolutely. I don't have a channel anymore.
12.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Neither of us need a channel. We both have max dice.
Look at that.
I got 6. Kenny's got 12. Kenny obviously is going to be so tempted by the big boost in the Winds of Magic, he's going to miscast and die and lose his level 4 wizard.
That would. We'll start with Gift of the Spider God.
Is that going to go on the archers again?
I think it's gonna go.
Because you only get 3 attacks plus the hero.
I think it's gonna go on the Wolf Riders.
Gitilla? All right. Yep, they're both good in range. You get it with, you can have it. It's all yours,
13.
man.
Oh.
Bam. On a 5 up, you steal one of my dice.
Give me one of your dice.
Oh, no sneaky stealing. Throw it at Gorkle, fix it.
Yeah, I'll just grab 3 dice and do it that way.
So use 5 out of your 12.
Wait.
Might as well do 4, because you can only throw 6
No,
dice
the
at a
chance
spot.
of miscasting just isn't worth it.
All right. You got it. I'm not
Yeah.
going to stop it. On a 5 up, do you sneaky steal? I assume that's going on the Vargolf. Ooh, it's going on them. That works too, actually.
No.
No stealing.
Well, it looks like 6 dice on Itchy Nuisance here. And you know what? I think that'll probably go on them.
Oh, what a surprise. You get a miss. Oh, miscast. No. Do I stop with double 6? Oh, I do. You resist. I stop it. Double 6. All right, but they do have Gorkle fix it on them. Oh, that's it there. It's time to shoot bows and war machines and all that glorious stuff.
I want this bolt thrower
To go right through them.
to shoot them.
Ooh, it's good. Very nice. Okay, well, that should just be a 4 to hit. 5 because I'm a skirmisher, though. Whee! So
Here
safe.
we go. Nope.
Oh, misses. It tried. What's next?
I don't know, man.
Hmm.
Rock?
Raw. Well, they're the next biggest threat. They can actually go through all those war machines on
You're
their own.
right. Rock?
Right on top of it? All right.
Let's just-
All right, Rock Lobster. Right on top of the head there. And it's going to be
2 inches that way.
Interesting. That's going to go from about there. It's going to be covering the corner of that guy. So on a 2 up, that guy's wounded. Oh, he's wounded, and then this guy is wounded on a 5 or... No,
yeah.
Nothing. So roll the d6 damage.
2.
Well, it kills off. You always just kill the wounded guy, but you got a guy. Second rock. Same target.
Same target.
Behind the rock over there. He's going to go on the same target, the one nearer towards the edge of the table. And...
Got him.
Oh, direct hit. So that's wounding on 2. It wounds, and the other guy's wounded on a 5, I believe. Is that a wound?
Oh, that's
wounded.
5.
On T4, so that does wound him. So D6 damage on the one guy. 2. Oh, and the wound on the rock kills him. Very nice, very nice. Lastly, we're going to try the Doom Diver catapult at him. It didn't work super well last time. Is it going to work this time? Let's see. Oh,
yes.
It's direct hit. It's D6. Strength 5 hits. Oh, no. You're going to wipe him out with all those war machines. I can't believe it. He's dead. You got him. Just take him off the table for me. The war machines are wild right now, boys. That spear chuck in the corner is going to try and shoot through the ranks of them. 5 to hit because of range. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
So the first guy is 2 to wound. Kills the guy. Second guy is still 2. So that kills him. 3 still. Now it's 3. Yep, now it's 4. Okay, it kills 3. Pierces through 3 and stops.
That's okay.
Maybe it keeps going actually. So it's 3, 4. And then just killed the 3, but that's still a good shot. The other 2 spear chuckers, because of all the negative modifiers, Kenny's not going to bother because he's afraid of rolling the 1 on the misfire.
Things have gone way too well so far. Not going to bother.
Not going to bother risking it. I like it. I like it. All right, so we're on to fighting. Where would you like to begin?
You know where.
Giant or...
Giant.
Giant? All right, so giant, you have to roll on the table.
Giant table.
We got a 1. That's a yelling ball. So the combat result win is changed to 2, no matter what. And I crumble 2. The fight is over.
Yeah.
That's efficient. I like that. Do that a few more times. So now we're over to the cherries here. That's 3d6 strength 5 impact hits. My only hope here is that you roll poorly and I'm able to wipe them out.
There you go.
That's somewhat of a start. There's still 8 hits that wound me on 3s. It's enough to take out the unit. You fail 2 of them. So that's 6 wounds. That's 1 damage. That is 4. You guys got 1 left, but we forgot the fact that they're scythe. So that's 3 more hits that wound on 2s. Oh, that's enough to kill him. Just enough. There we go. And then, would you like to overrun or reform or not move at all? Because anything is a risk.
I will reform.
All right. Dangerous trains. 3 of them.
We're good.
Don't roll any 1s and we don't have to look it up. There we go. All right. The chariots reform in that direction. And that is this combat here now, where you owe me a fear check.
Oh, yeah?
Leadership 7, I believe?
Yeah, you want a fear check? I'll give you a...
You passed!
Check.
These guys are unstoppable! You get to go first with the big boss.
Oh, yeah.
Or same time, I think.
5 goblin swings.
Here we go. 4. Oh, he's got 5 attacks?
He has 4
the extra
base,
one.
yeah.
All right, these are strength 4 or 5? Probably 5. So wound me on 4s. Dang, he's rolling well now.
One time.
Regeneration! Oh, I'm going to fail all 3, aren't I? Yeah, I just failed all 3 regenerations! All right, well, he's not dead. He's got, I think, a 1 wound left. He's going to attack the unit, hitting them on 4s. No Gork or fix. Sorry, hitting on 3s. I don't get the reroll, but I don't need it. 2s. Oh, man. This is rough. This is a rough turn. All right, so I killed 2 goblins, and then I am going to Thunderstomp 4 times, which kills on 2s. Okay, I kill 4 more goblins. So we helped the combat rise out a little bit. We had to really figure it out. So I took 3. You have 2 completed ranks and 2 banners. I have a guy on your flank, and I killed 4, 6. Ooh, I crumbled by 1 because you have a freaking musician. Oh my goodness. Oh, he dies. This is very unfortunate to say the very least, folks. Man. All right, well, that's the end of that. We're going to go into my turn. I still have hope with the big horde of ghouls, but we'll see what that can really accomplish. We are going to go into my turn 3. We have to roll for the crumbling on them. They crumble by 1 wound, and then those ghouls don't crumble. Down by 1, and all my vampiric stuff is just assassinated. All the war machines just took it out, like no problem. So we're going to declare a charge with the ghouls there, and they're going to roll a 7 plus a 4 is 11. I don't know if that's in. That's probably a fail. 11 is in, so they're in it to win it. They have Gork'll fix it on them though. Boom. So they're going to crash in there. So that's a good fight.
Dangerous terrain.
Oh, because you have the banner. That's right.
Bad moon banner.
So I have 45 models I got to roll a dangerous terrain for. All right, I'm just going to do this 4 times plus 5. So we're losing 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 5. 7 of them succumb to the dangerous terrain of the Bad Moon Banner. That shouldn't be part of the combat, though. So that's the 5 in the back, and we'll say you 2 die. You. Oh, I got no shooting or magic. I'm just relying on these two comments to see where it can carry me. Let's fight this one first because I'm curious. I think you have initiative, so go ahead and roll on your big things table.
I have initiative 3. What you got?
Ooh, initiative 2. So you do go first.
Big guy chart.
Big guy chart. 3.
3.
That's a thump with club for sure. So Kenny's gonna pick a unit. I gotta do an initiative or model. I'm gonna do an initiative check. I fail. He's gonna take
10 wounds.
10 wounds. All right. Well, he just got thumped with club. It's very cartoon-like. It's just his head up above the dirt. 6 attacks with my guys. I have 2 poisons, 2 hits, which don't wound. So I do 2 wounds against you because you have no save.
Yeah.
And you did 2 damage to me. I did 2 damage to you. No one's got a musician. It's a tie combat.
Leadership 10.
Oh yeah, there we go. And then we have the big fight over there. You owe me a fear check. I'm a spooky ghoul. Leadership 7. Reroll BSB. Hey, you're afraid of me. Weapon skill 1. And we're gonna make way with the big boss right there. Big boss will be going first with his 5 attacks because he's got the big chopper.
Heck yeah.
He's hit on 3s, a couple misses, and then he's strength 5, so wounding on 3s as well.
Isn't he weapon skill?
You're right, he's weapon skill 1. We have 1 more miss, thank you. 2 more actually, I forgot. Yeah, I'm weapon skill 3, you hit me on 5s. And 3? I'll let you reroll, it's cocked.
It's only kind of cocked.
Hey, we're good.
Yeah.
All right, we survive. Boop, and then I will do, you know what, you can do the rest of your goblin attacks, might as well. You can lump them all together. Oh, the BSB actually has more attacks. Night Goblin, big boss.
Nothing.
Well, nothing, alright, he misses everything. And then you might as well do the rest of the goblins that can attack. So it's 29 minus the 2 characters. Yeah, it's gonna be 28 attacks from Night Goblins. You got 10 dice, was rolled pretty much 3 times. First one, we're just looking for 5 hits. So far we have, we have 5 hits on the first volley. Then we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits on the second one. And an extra 2. These all wound on 5s. That kills 5 of them off so far. To pull 5, because they're not gonna get to attack anyways. I have 21, 41 attacks with ghouls. I'm just gonna put them all in the unit, I don't care about the characters. I actually have to throw in the shaman. I said 29 minus 3, it's actually minus. He hits, and he, wow, okay, that's another guy killed, dang.
Good job, Shaman.
Here's the first half of their attacks. I hit you on 3s, but I must reroll my 6s, because Gork will fix it. Okay. And these wound on 4s, and I still have 1 more attack after. So I got 5 wounds so far. Well, this is bad. And then the second volley, I got to reroll the 6s. I actually don't have 41 attacks. I didn't buy the champion, so it's just 40 attacks, I believe. Yeah, 40 attacks. So with 3s to hit, 4s to wound. And I had to check the previous clip because I forgot to reroll my 6s on that one as well. So we have a few more wounds on this one. So it's 6, 9. So it's 14 wounding hits, but one of those I do have to reroll from the previous volley. It's still 14 wounds, okay. That's from Gorkle Fix. 5 up armor save because, actually no, they only have shields. So it's just a 6 up.
Yeah, they're naked.
But it's re-rollable because they'll have a ward, the parry afterwards. So re-roll because of the parry. So far I'm doing many damage. But the parry!
The parry!
The parry! 2, all right, so 12 die to my 6. Okay, so while Kenny's pulling those off, I'm just gonna start loading that up. That's 6, 12 wounds caused, 12 dead models. And then I charged. And I have 2 complete ranks after the first. And then you killed 6, so 4, 6. You still have 2 banners. You still have 1 complete rank. I win combat by 6. So you're on double 1s to stay because there's no steadfast. We have 5 more ranks than you do. The banner makes them stubborn. It's a good upgrade. A reroll. And they are breaking.
Oh my goodness.
They are breaking, and I will pursue. I don't know. I'm not going to pursue. I'm going to chest or restrain. But I have to because they're bad in leadership. So I'm going to pursue. I'm going to roll a 3, and you're going to roll a double 1. So I catch them. I kill everyone inside of the unit, and I go forward 3 inches. That's what it looks like afterwards. It's not a great spot to be in, by the way. We've already resolved this combat. So we're done my turn. We're on to turn 3 for the Goblins. Oh, yikes. Maybe animosity will save me here. What do you want to roll for first?
We'll do the Goblin.
Gatilla!
Gatilla?
No, they're good. Archers are fine. And then the archers on the other side of the table.
They are fine.
Everything is A-okay. All right. Gatilla will declare charge into the flank of the ghouls. Must hold.
Finally time.
And then that's probably it, I imagine.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and roll them up. Well, they can't fail. You don't have to roll it. Just roll it for the sake of rolling it. Ah, look at them go so fast. You have 12 dangerous terrain checks to make, though, for the unit. You have to roll Gatilla separately, because he could take a wound. Gatilla.
Here's 11.
11, so 4 of them are dead to the woods. And Gatilla is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of... That might be a panic, though. It's a panic for sure as they charge through the woods. No, they hold. Boo. All right, they charge into the flank there. Very nice. My goodness. All right, and then we have remaining moves. There's no targets for shooting, so I get to dodge that at least. But Kenny's gonna go ahead and move some of the units just to like spread them all out to save face and try and like clean these guys up in close combat. Because this game is odd. the strengths of the Orc war machines are showing, but the weaknesses of the Goblins are also showing. The chariots could move. There's 2 of them in dangerous terrain.
Yeah, move.
All right, so just the 2 of them. They're both double. They're both fine. They can get the heck out of those woods. All right, that's where they all end up. Very safe, by the way. Look at them, untouched. We have no magic to do because he is dead. We are right on to one of the combats. Which one would you love to do first?
I'll just do the giant.
Gigante. All right, well, you get to go first, so you roll on the big things table.
Same thing.
Is that thump with club? All right, you pick, I guess, that guy.
I choose a full health guy, and he's dead.
Unless I pass an initiative, which I don't. So he is like crazy.
You're right.
Boom. I have 3 attacks back. I don't have a champion in there. I need 3 poisons. We have a hit. It does not wound. I lost combat by 3. I crumble. Will naturally reform to behind the ghouls. And we have this fight. Now, Gatilla is not immune to psychology. Do they fear ghouls? Yeah. Fear check?
We're looking for a raw 7.
Oh no, they're good. All right, so you get to attack with all those spears you just charged in with. Yeah. I'm initiative 3, so anything that you are, I'm assuming Gatilla is at least
Gatilla's
initiative 4.
4.
Wow, look at him go. So Gatilla gets to go first with his 3 spear attacks. Everything else is initiative 3. So I only have like 4 or 3 ghouls to resolve with. So it depends on how many Gatilla can kill here. Strength 5 on the charge, and he probably hits on 3s. Oh, that's a good start.
He
and
hits
then
with all those, for
wounding
sure.
on 3s. Because he's got a spear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he kills 3 of them. Which means I only get 3 rows of ghouls attacking. I hit on, that's a poison. And then these hit. And 1 wound. But you should have a 5-up save. So you had a 5-up save. I was attacking the unit, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
Not Gatilla. I killed 2 of them. So 2 of them, but they get to fight before they die. I have 1 more save to make.
My bad, yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
I do
you
kill
killed
2
2
there.
A great wolf.
Oh my gosh, the Goblins are only initiative 2. The 2 I killed don't get to fight, so you might as well pull 2 from the back there because the wolves can't fight from back there anyways.
Oh, okay.
So you might as well do all the wolf attacks and the named wolf. Does the named wolf have a different, although the wolves, they've got different stats?
I think he just has an extra attack.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
5 wolves
So 6 attacks.
because of the named wolf that Gatilla rides. All right.
Skill 3.
They hit on 4s.
Nice.
And then that's 2 hits and their strength 3.
Yep.
That's 2 more dead ghouls. We have 6 attacks from the Goblins with their spears. The one guy can't attack on the edges. That guy would be fine. 5 Goblin attacks with spears. 4s. Ooh, got 2 landing hits. And that's another dead ghoul. If you'd be so kind as to pull a ghoul for me, sir. Thank you.
Can do.
So we have you charged in my flank. You're not disrupting my ranks, so I get 2. Well, okay, I'll get there in a second. You don't have a banner, but you did kill 6 ghouls. Not bad. 4, 6. That's what you got. So in return, I killed 2. I have 2 full ranks. That is it. I lose combat by 4. I will crumble 4. Going to go ahead and attempt to reform. I will fail naturally because I'm looking for double 1s, by the way, because I lost combat by 4. And boom, that's what I got left. And that is going to bring it to turn 4 for me. I'm just kind of curious to see where this is going to go. So I'm going to roll leadership for my ghouls and crumbling. We're going to nothing. All right, they're holding on. We're going to go right to combat where I got 3 guys, but Gatilla goes first at strength 4. Gatilla at strength 4 now. We hit, what's his web skill, 4 or 3?
Oh, jeez.
3 lands and 4s? He
Yeah.
kills 1 ghoul. Please, would you be so kind to pull that 1 ghoul? Thank you. I have 6 attacks back. All into the unit, hitting on 4s. We have 2 poisons though. That's oh, this is good. This could be it. Oh, 2 more wounds. So you have 4 5-up saves to make, and 4 5-ups. But anything that dies gets to attack with its wolf. Only 2 die. Oh, that's not great. Oh, I guess the one in the back wouldn't attack. So you can pull him and then attack and pull 1 more. Oh, I guess no, you just pull the guy who's not in combat too. So you can attack guys. So it doesn't actually matter. Boop. So we have 4 remaining models, and see what they can do. 4 wolves. We have 5 attacks on 4s. That's good. 3 of them hit.
And 5s?
Oh, it kills 2 more ghouls, please. Would you pull them for me? 1, and then, yeah, that guy over there. 2. And then we have the remaining goblins that can attack. But I think 1 got pulled out. It was only Gatilla that got pulled out, so it should be 4 goblin attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 goblin attacks on 4s. Oh, I forgot fear check. Oh, well, that's all good. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you only hit.
I failed.
You failed. Yeah. And ooh, no wound. All right. All that would really matter for is Gatilla and the wolves. So it's one. Just rolled a 4 up. The wound that you caused was the actual 6 to hit. So you're good on Gatilla. And then I'll check the wolves. And then looking back at the wolves, one of the 3 hits would have missed, and there's only 2 wounds caused. So on a 1 or 2, I get 1 model back. I do. Okay, so it's only 2 that die. So that 1 hit that caused a wound would have actually failed. And then the goblins we just resolved correctly. And I probably would have had more ghoul hits back, but I don't know, it's all good. And we are going to resolve combat now, because pretty much all my ghouls hit anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered there. I killed 2, and I think you killed 2?
Yep.
So you killed 2, you're my flank. I killed 2.
And have a rank.
And I have a rank, but you have a musician, so I crumble 1.
What's your rank?
There goes that. Oh no, I get, as long as I have 5 models.
No.
Goblin turn 4, we got animosities to do.
Yes, we do.
Actually, it's not really gonna matter too much. It might reposition them, but...
Animosity?
Yeah. No.
Animosity?
Just them. Oh, rolling the tip.
Animosity chart?
3.
Oh.
Just squabble. There's nothing in Archer charge, so we're not gonna worry about resolving that. We just have this giant charging the ghouls, I assume.
For sure.
Yeah, so he's gonna move 6 plus. Can he end it? 7? Ooh,
13?
13? Not quite. He just fails forward 4 inches. Boop, thump, thump, thump. Boop, 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 something like that. And we got this fight to resolve here. Unless you want to move the chariots. You might as well, I guess. It's shortly over. Yeah, you might as well move the chariots. Might as well. With a big wheel, they end up moving there. And nothing else really needs to move. So we're going to go right to this combat over here. Unless there's something you want to move.
Nah.
Nah, okay. Let's do leadership. Let's remember it right off the hop this time. You are going to fail. Oh ho! Gatilla can make way, so he can attack. You can just leave him there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll go with 2 hits and wounding on 4s, or killing on 4s. Kills 1 of my ghouls, thank you.
1 ghoul.
And then might as well do your wolves, which should be the named wolf.
4 attacks.
And then, yeah, 4 attacks.
Oop.
And these are
Get out of here.
on 5s because they're afraid. Not fully, though. Oh, that's another dead ghoul, but he gets... No, he wouldn't fight back, he's just dead. And then I go with my 4 ghoul attacks, which will just be hitting the unit on 3s because of fear. We have a poison and a wound. So 2 5-up saves, which kills 1 of them, which would be the guy who's not in combat technically. They'd just be shoved over, exactly. Oop, oop, there you go. And then you have 3 more goblin attacks because of the champion.
3 regular goblin attacks.
Oh, 2 of them hit! Oh, kills another ghoul. Yikes! They're just brute. Gatilla and his howlers are crushing right now. So you're my flank. You did 3 damage. And I did what, 1?
Yeah, you got 1.
And I got a rank. So I lose by 2, I crumble 2 more. Now I lose my rank. Bloop.
Got him.
Bloop. Now it's my turn. Oh gosh, guys, we're on turn 5. We're so close to the end, we might as well play it out. So we're gonna do crumbling. They crumble none! And that's it, we're on to fighting. So fear. Arr! You are afraid.
Oh my god.
Gatilla.
Oh.
Gatilla. 3 attacks on 5s. He hits twice. What a murderer. He kills another ghoul. And then you might as well do the doggos, which hit twice and wound on 5s. Okay, nothing there, and then I can strike. Yeah, I should have tried a leadership at the end of that. Double 1. Nope. That's the reform I would have maybe gotten. And this is 2 poisons and a hit, which is not a wound. So 2 5-up saves. Oh no!
That's right.
That's right. Oh no. Okay, so that's it. You flank and a kill. I crumble 2 more because I have no combat res against you. But well, you actually have the goblin attack. I don't want to rob you of your 3 goblin attacks. You might make more. You might everyone you kill is actually 2 dead, so they all miss. Okay, so 3 more of them go down, and now it is turn 5 for the orcs and goblins.
Goblin.
Yeah,
or giant.
I'm not concerned about the animosities because they're not going to do much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So giant.
This actually
Might matter?
might matter.
All right, roll it up. No.
No.
All right.
Okay.
Gigante. 7.
Okay.
That should be in this. That we know that's in this time because he failed forward 4. He was only off by a couple inches.
Hello, friend.
Hello, friend. That spells the end of the vampire counts.
Yeah, the giant has initiative 5. He'll go first.
Oh yeah. Roll on
Man
that.
things. 4?
4 on
That's
that thing.
something.
Swing with club D6. Hits.
6, strength 6 hits.
So these are 3s to kill ghouls. He's going to try and cleave right through them.
I'm just going to re-roll a fail.
Reroll 1 fails. That's 2. That's 2 dead ghouls. You pull from the one he's on the far side. Boop. Then Gatilla can go.
Fear?
Oh, yeah, fear. Yeah,
Okay.
he's afraid.
1 hit?
1 hit. Does not
Nothing.
kill a ghoul. And then you might as well go with his wolf and the 1 other wolf. Because there should only be 2 able
You're
to
right.
fight now, yeah.
You're right.
So 3 wolf attacks. 1 hit, hand.
1
That's,
wound.
so that's the 3rd dead ghoul. But yeah, that ghoul doesn't matter. He's not fighting anyways. I'm going to put those 2 attacks into the stupid... I got 1 ghoul left fighting sideways. So that hits both Gatilla. And then I have 2 hitting the giant. So I'll do those as well in a minute. So these are the 2 into the Gatilla's unit, which don't wound. And then into the Gigante. If I roll 4 6s, the giant dies. No! But we hit him 3 times. And wound him on 6s. Oh, he's got 2 wounds left. Boom, boom, he's down to 2. I clawed his legs and take a big chunk out of him. Now you get to attack with your Goblins.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So it should be just with the champion, the Goblin champion. Hitting on 5s and 5s. Oh, that's a 4th dead ghoul. And then Thunder Stomps. Here we go. 5 of them! Ooh, he's probably strength 6, so it should be 2s. That's going to kill off 4 more, and then I crumble. You don't even have to pull them. That is it. Vampire eradicated. The vampires are all gone, folks. I'm curious how... You killed 2,000 of my points. Your score is actually pretty easy. 2,000 plus general. I think you got 2,100. I think that's kind of actually it, because I don't have any banners for you to capture. So you got 2,100 points killed. I didn't kill quite that much, but I did a surprising amount. I'm kind of curious. We're going to jump into a post-game and figure that out. Excellent game. Thanks so much for watching that game, everyone. Before we jump into the post-game, don't forget that Kenny and Luca continue the action in the MiniWarGaming Vault. It's going to be increased to 3,000 points, though. It's going to be a massive Ogre Kingdoms army up against an overwhelming Tomb King's force. If you want to check this game out, click on the link down below and get yourself a 7-day free trial to the Vault, where you'll have access to that game as well as many more to come and many more stored away. Enjoy the post-game. So we calculated it. You killed 2,100 of my points. I only got about 900 of yours. So the big unit with the 3 characters were about almost 700, plus a couple hundred points for BSB killed in combat and the general slain. And then I captured the 1 banner that ran away as well.
Yeah.
So around 900-ish points to my 21. You crushed me.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely crushed me. So what do you think about your first game back after a very long hiatus?
Yeah, like a year and a half.
Pretty much the entire pandemic, yeah.
I always love being here.
This is a great game, too.
This was a wacky game.
Well, I went into it pretty much thinking, I'm going to win this game no matter what. No matter what I do, it's Goblins and it's Kenny. So, bad luck plus Goblin army. I figured all your war machines were going to misfire, but they were wildly accurate.
The infantry just failed everything they tried.
Absolutely.
But the war machines, made of they got Sigmar's blessing. They're goblins and they got Sigmar's blessing.
I know, it was so good. They killed my general first turn, and then, as grim as losing my general was, I was in a position with those Vargeist and these Vargeist and that Vargulf to just clean house with my vampiric stuff. But you're like, Vargulf's a threat, Stone Thrower, boom, 1 shot killed him. Yikes, okay. And then the Vargeist, they walked on, and they're in a position to charge your war machines and keep overrunning into all the war machines over and over again throughout the rest of the game. And you're like, I'll just kill them too.
Yeah, these guys aren't mucking about.
Oh my gosh. But then the infantry, the Fanatics came out, they whiffed, they hit terrain, they went into the terrain, they rolled doubles, they killed a couple of my own guys. I got more points out of it in the end than you did. And then it all went downhill super fast from there. And then you rolled perfectly. It was just the war machines, you're right. It was just the war machines.
Those chariots, I feel that charge meant basically nothing.
Yeah, the chariots made it in over here. The Vargeist constantly failing their frenzy checks, having to charge into them. That was not ideal. No, I think they're only leadership 7, so I shouldn't say constantly failing. They're bound to fail it, right? It's more likely that they'll pass by such a small margin that it's almost just as likely that they'll fail.
Let's look at how many times these guys failed their fear on a 7.
Oh, yeah, but then you passed so many other random checks before that too on leadership, panics or whatever. It was so good. This was an excellent game. So no matter what, any game I've ever played with Goblins, always a good funny game, always a good laugh. And I really do like the Strigoi list because there's just no expectations. It's pretty okay in combat. But I mean, other vampire count armies are better, builds are better. But it's very basic in what it wants to do, and it's kind of tough. It just walks forward. I like it. I've always had a good game with it.
Walk forward, charge.
That's all it wants to do. It's all feral, right?
Easy
There's no finesse. The finesse comes in the Vargulfs and the Vargeist, but the Vargeist are kind of hard to control because of leadership 7. They typically want to be the general at leadership 10 or 9 on the Strigoi Ghoul King. I'm not too sure what his leadership is. Probably 9 or 10, at least 9. And that just didn't work out, and I'm okay with that. It's a good thing he killed the Strigoi Ghoul King too, because he had the double scream, which would have been very effective against Goblins at leadership 7. So he lowers your leadership by 1, rolls 2 dice plus 6, and then every point over your leadership you take a wound with no save allowed.
Yep.
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 Yeah, exactly. And then he's got that built into his sword as well.
Oh,
And then he would have walked around like thunder stomping on things. You didn't like. Oddly enough, the Terrorgeist is that like he's a bad. You never put him in combat, but against goblins, you're not too concerned about it. You can put it in goblins. And I thought it was also a little suspicious that I made that 12-inch charge right away with the Vargeist. I'm like, oh, that's a rough start to the game.
Yep.
Killed the Spider Riders right away. Yeah, all that happened. It was pretty bad. Anyways, folks, that's it for this game. Kenny and I are gonna set up and try and figure out what we want to do for another game after this. So stay tuned for that. Maybe that one went up before this. I actually have no idea. So this could have been the second game we watched in the day or later in the week. In the end, it doesn't matter. Thanks for watching the fantasy. Leave some feedback down below. Always love recording it. If we got anything wrong, please correct us. References, all that good stuff. It's best how we learn, or at least try to remember. And just general feedback's appreciated. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time. Welcome back, Kenny.
Thank you.
Happy wargaming.